My name is Emile, and I'm a DG Finance and Administration and Deputy Chief Financial Officer at the Public Service Commission. So I would start by saying that regardless of the stage of the project, ethical considerations are always important. That being said, from a finance and administration perspective, ethical consideration really comes into focus when AI moves from experimentation to scale. In a pilot, the impact is limited, but once a system is in production, it starts influencing real decision, real budget, real people. That's where questions around data governance, fairness, accountability, and long-term costs becomes critical. We have to be clear about who owns the decisions, how outcomes are monitored, and whether we are scaling efficiency or unintentionally scaling bias. Ethics shows up most clearly at the point where automation intersects with authority. Trust emerged as critical success factor because the technology was unfamiliar to many. Transparency about both capabilities and limitation was essential as was clear communication, I would say, clear communication around governance, accountability, and decision-making structures. Progress was deliberately spaced to allow people time to understand and adapt, recognizing that trust accelerates transformation far more effectively than urgency, right? As confidence grew, so did openness to adoption. Well, digitalization and innovation are mindsets supported by IT. That's clearly what it is. People open to take risk and try new things out. That's where really the innovation happens. So public servants don't need to be technical experts to play a meaningful role in responsible AI innovation. In fact, the greatest value comes from understanding policy intent, service delivery, and citizen impact. They contribute by asking the right questions early in the process. Right? What decision is influencing who could be affected, and what happens if the system gets it wrong. Public servants also bring legal, ethical, and operational context that technology teams often don't have. Responsible AI is less about coding and more about stewardship. And that's where public servants excel. Leading the AI agent for travel that we at the Public Service Commission developed also required a shift away from traditional model of expertise. Instead of positioning leadership as the technical authority, uncertainty was acknowledged openly, questions were asked, and learning occurred alongside teams. This approach modeled curiosity, I want to say, and humility, fostering psychological safety and encouraging honest dialogue. If it reinforced, I want to say, it reinforced that effective AI leadership is less about technical mastery and more about enabling learning and confidence. Well, transparency and accountability are foundational to scaling AI responsibility across government. Transparency builds trust by helping people understand how systems work, what data is being used, and what decision AI is informing. Accountability ensures that even when AI is involved, humans remain responsible for outcomes. Together, they create consistency across departments and allow AI solutions to be reused and scaled rather than redeveloped in silos. Without transparency and accountability, AI stays stuck in pilot. With them, Government 3.0 can scale with confidence. Well, as AI adoption accelerates, the most pressing ethical consideration will be those that directly affect public trust. Bias and equity will remain top concerns. Especially where AI influences access to service or benefits. Bias and equity will remain, I mentioned that the bias will remain the top concern. Explainability will become increasingly important as citizens expect to understand decisions that affect them, right? Human oversight will also be critical, ensuring automation supports judgment rather than replacing it. Finally, data security and sovereignty will continue to grow in importance as governments rely more on complex digital ecosystems. The real risk isn't using AI, but using it without clear guardrails. My advice to senior leaders is to start with purpose, not technology. Be clear at the outcome, be clear on the outcome you are trying to improve, and then assess whether AI is the right tool. Innovation and accountability shouldn't be seen as competing priorities. Strong governance enables faster, more sustainable innovation. Leaders should invest in ethics, risk management, and change management just as much as they invest in technology. And most importantly, this should ensure humans remain in the loop where decisions affect right, benefits, or public trust.